mystical travelers. Do you remember Sylvia Brown by chance, a metaphysician?
I know the name and know of her, but I don't know much more than just that. I'm sorry, but yes, she did exist or does.
Yeah, she did, and she died, and she had a group and wrote some great books for Hay House. The man that started Hay House liked her and got her books out there, and she talked a lot about the afterlife and having it. She was sort of like a channel. She had a guide, a lady that would talk to her, and we talked about Out on a Limb with, gosh, now I'm getting old. The famous actress Shirley MacLaine, and we talked about or mentioned Whitley Strieber, who I met in San Antonio, where you, I guess, were born or grew up. San Antonio, did something
Fort
there.
Sam, you bet.
So you were born there.
I was born there at Fort Sam Houston at San Antonio, Texas.
Well, he had something to do with it because I met him there. And then I met Deepak Chopra at a bookstore. It may have been San Antonio. I don't know. I don't remember because, folks, I've lived a long, long life, and I've met a lot of famous people, and it's amazing to me. But for a reason, I'm sure. And now Ken and I met. And Ken, I guess right now you're the most famous person in the world that I have met recently.
Because that puts a target on my back. But by the way,
I'm sorry.
You referred to us being old. No, I refuse to accept that because I think with the right contact with the extraterrestrials and what we've lived on and done, we're just beginning, and we're going to hang on and keep moving as fast as we can. I'm not looking to settle down. I'm here to go and keep the ball rolling. So.
Okay, well, I guess in a way we're sort of good that we can keep our minds because you got 10 years on the 3D Earth plane. But now, Ken, what I'd like to do is explain that when people are listening, like Don Garrett, in your 3D world that's known you your whole life, and you switch over to spirituality and we start talking Ascension Age, that's under why I made ACO Association, under Body, Mind, Spirit, Health, Saving Trees, Saving the Environment, Metaphysics. Some of it's called New Age in the bookstores, paranormal, spiritual science, and we'll be working with that. Then on the UFO Association, seems to be more nuts and bolts people, but I work with Stanton T. Friedman, George Filer, Richard Dolan, Jim Mars, Dirk Vanderploeg, Dr. Bruce Maccabee, Ph.D., Daryl Sims, CIA agent, and has our Alien Hunters organization. And we hope to get more alien hunters that want to follow in that. So we have Alienology and Alien Hunter and Alien Con with Steve. Oh, what's Steve's last name? He's been on here recently. And Dan Cooper. Now, Dan talks about the solar warden, but Dan also knows what you and I are doing is at a higher level. He calls them my people with the Allied Command. And Janet's working on various levels. So how are you going to jump into helping the UFO Secret Space people that are just posting everything you can imagine under the sun on our Facebook page? But, Ken, you haven't had a chance to really get involved there, right? These are just friends that we don't even know who they are. We've never met them, most of them, in cyberspace.
I'm looking forward to it because it's going to make our minds lock into other areas and bring more information out for them. And, of course, when you get into the theology side of my education and training in that and Dr. Theology, I'm going to be kind of squirming a little bit because I've stepped a lot further away from the indoctrination that we had to go through to reach that state. And then same thing with my cousin Don. He's got to cover a lot of his understanding theology and the deity, etc. So that's going to be some fascinating stories that we're going to be getting into. And the people that are here listening about it, by all means, get in touch with us and give us your ideas and suggestions, and we'll see if we can't cover it. And with the contact that we have with people all over the world in reality, I know I do, and I know that TJ, she's been around. You're younger than I am, TJ, but we've been around the world a bit, haven't we?
Yes, we have. I've been in and out of country to Europe and Japan, and probably more places than I want to count right now, Africa. But Ken, we're out of time, and we need to go since this has to get on YouTube. But let's do it again next week, and you can go back and listen, and I will. Folks, I hope you'll go back and listen to it on YouTube within the next 24 hours. I don't know how long it takes. It may be right up there. But you can go by, I don't even know which one of my channels because I have so many emails, and each one has a different channel. But look for TJ Mars C2 Radio, Ken Johnston, and ACO American Communications Online, because they were going on my big company, American Communications Online, under ACO. And I'll put that in here, Ken, and I'll put your name. So I put it both ways, Ken Johnston Sr. and Ralph K. maybe Johnston. So I'll learn, and we'll have to learn how to put your name, Ralph K. Johnston, Ken Johnston Sr. And I've got Don Garrett, so Don can find it. But I really appreciate your time. It's been a wonderful 2 hours. Thank you, Ken. I think we gave people a lot to think about, including you and me, and I'm so happy that our brains are still working.
Amen. And you've just got me sparked with a lot more energy to hang in here and keep pushing forward. So I know we're going to have a lot more. No, I don't use the term followers, but let's say a lot more people that are going to join us, and assuring that we're going to have full disclosure for the goodness of all mankind, both Earth and interstellar. So, folks, get out there and let's get with it.
Thank you, Ken. All right, Ken, then I will talk to you on Facebook and email, and look forward to meeting you here next Friday. And by then, we'll have come up with a whole bunch of others to talk about. Thank you. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Ken. Good job.
Pleasure.